Hey, what's up guys, Thetcglover here, come video today. Oh my god, I got tagged. Thetcglover tagged me. What does that even mean, Thetcglover? I'm clueless about life, I don't understand. Please tell me what tagging means. I don't mean the tagging from Facebook, I mean the tagging which Underworld6667 has created this tagging thing where he goes and asks questions and to people, tags people and gets them to answer these 7 questions. Very interesting questions, very broad and generally about Yugitubing. And I got tagged by Thetcglover, so thank you Thetcglover for tagging me. Yeah, I've never been tagged before, so I thought, oh, I wonder at one point I'll have enough subscribers, enough people appreciating my content to the point where I would be tagged by Thetcglover. And it happened, so it's one of my bucket list ticks. So thank you Thetcglover for that, and let's get on to the questions. 7 questions. Question number 1. What is your real first name? My real first name is Kyle, so I have a picture of Kyle Broflovski. And my second name is Griffin, so I have a picture of Peter Griffin, and I kind of meshed them together to create Kyle Griffin. Okay, so question number 2. How did you get into Yu-Gi-Oh? Yay! Okay, right, so back when I was in like year 6, I bought the Yu-Gi Evolution starter deck thing, and there was the original Yu-Gi, and then there's the Yu-Gi Evolution which came out back in 2004. So I'm saying that I got into Yu-Gi-Oh in 2004, so that was roughly around the time Invasion of Chaos came out, Black Luster Soldier, Chaos Envoy things, and I never really bothered to buy packs because I couldn't afford it. I was a poor kid, but I did have the starter deck, and I did also buy a structure deck of the Dragon's Roar, I believe. It came with like Armed Dragon, Red Eyes Darkness Medal, not Red Eyes Darkness, but yeah, you know the one. So that was the one that was the cards that I kind of got into. I started playing with friends and stuff like that. We actually did antes, so I did lose a lot of cards, and I got really upset because I lost Vampire Genesis, and I was like, no, I want my Vampire Genesis, don't take it. And then he's like, no, you lost it all, so we put our best cards on the line and you took it. So he took my Vampire Genesis, and I realized that the deck did better without it. So that was my first realization of inspiration of what motivated me to get better. Point is, I took a big break, and I came back into it in year 11 because a friend of mine from school, he bought his cards in, and he said, do you have any cards? I said, I think I might actually have some cards somewhere. So I bought my old deck in and played. Obviously I lost and I was rubbish, but that was kind of what sparked the future of what the TCG lovers adventure into Yu-Gi-Oh basically. So that's kind of how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh, and it kind of just expanded, and then a Yu-Gi-Oh channel came up from that and stuff like that. So that follows on to question 3. Why or how did you start Yugitubing? When I was like, how hard would it be to actually upload a video onto YouTube? And it turned out it was actually pretty difficult because I recorded a video, I think it was with my phone, back like in 2009 on a different channel. I opened up Hidden Arsenal, and Hidden Arsenal 1 like basically 2 days before it came out, so I got a whole bunch of views, like 400 or 500 views. Back then that was a really big deal. I opened up these packs, I was hoping to get a Bionic Catastor or Mistworm, didn't get anything that good, but I was like, I opened up some packs, got some hollows and stuff like that, so it was great. But the quality was bad, and I also recorded the video in a format which literally made the video like 3 GB in size. So I was like, I can't upload this, it will take 3 days to upload, it'd be too long. It took me a long time to know how to actually create a good video that's in good quality, in a good format, that's actually a small file size, so I can upload it onto YouTube. So Yugitubing was a slow thing at first, but then I realized that once you know how to make a good video in the right format, making a video and uploading it is almost like a daily routine. You don't even have to worry about it anymore. I mean, the editing takes a long time. It's worth it because it makes the video 100 times better. So that's kind of how I got into Yugitubing. I thought, how hard would it be to start making Yu-Gi-Oh videos about stuff that I like? And then it kind of just stemmed from that, and then I talked to people, they said, oh yeah, you're a Thetcglover, and then it kind of just built up like that, and eventually I've got like 2,000 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you guys for subscribing to me. I thank everyone who's asked their subscribers to subscribe to me as well. That's just so fantastic. Thank you all very much, and hopefully my Yugitubing adventure hasn't going to stop right now. It's going to keep going and keep going up and so on. Number 4. What is the best time you've ever had at a Yu-Gi-Oh event? Now, I generally enjoy going to locals. I have a few different places in London which I go to, which are quite a lot of fun. They're very competitive, but there are some places like my general locals in London is generally where I enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh the most, because everyone is really chilled out. Everyone just has a beer and just drinks, has an occasional beer and just plays some Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's really chilled out, and that's how it should be. It should be like a late afternoon little game of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a little tournament of like 16, 20 players, and everyone just has a little fun. That's the kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! Event that I enjoy. But in terms of like the question, Tier 2, I had a lot of fun at YCS London. It was okay. I specifically enjoy going to regionals because I generally know most of the people that go. It's a bit more relaxed but still competitive. So a lot of the people, they're focused but they're still relaxed and having a laugh. But in YCS London, a lot of people were pissed because of the fact that it took so long for the rounds to happen because everyone kept going into time so much. So, there's a lot of times where I've had a bad experience at a Yu-Gi-Oh! Event. I mean, I enjoyed YCS Brussels a lot, so there were different times where it can be fun, but there were very fatal flaws. There were times when I really haven't enjoyed a Yu-Gi-Oh! Event, so it's kind of back and forward. Question number 5. What is your favorite deck ever? Oh my god. Okay, so Evols was my favorite deck for a while, and then I went to Gadgets, and now that Gadgets are really, really good, and they're gonna get even better with Pendulums, I think I enjoy Gadgets a lot, okay? They're very linear in how they work, but realistically, Gadgets are just a hell of a lot of fun, especially if you have Exitons, because you just blow up shit. But I haven't got an Exiton, but I do have a Silent Arc, and I have cards like that, so I can still play the deck very effectively. That's kind of how it is. My favorite deck changes. I generally have a different deck that I play all the time. I'm playing Raccoons, and I'll have a deck profile of that very soon. But overall, Gadgets is my deck. It's like Robbie Cole. You just have a deck that you just really like, and you just take it to regionals, you take it to things, you just pilot, you change things, you make it better, new cards come out, you add it in, and it's dynamic, it changes with the meta. So it's always going to be a relevant deck provided that you're good. It's just that it's completely underrepresented, so you never see it win a regional or YCS, but that means it'll never get hit. So fantastic. Number 6, why do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh my god, okay, why do I play Yu-Gi-Oh? It's so much fun. I love playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, the player base, right? The player base are questionable, but Yu-Gi-Oh itself is quite thought-provoking if you actually take the time to actually be competitive. Some people are like, oh yeah, it's a children's card game. It's got that kind of stigma with people who don't play, who look at you and go, why do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? Why are you playing this game? Can't you just do something normal? And it's like, this is my normal. I enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just I've got so used to doing it. I hang around people that also play, and it's just kind of what I do now. I don't see why I would want to change that. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's become my life, and to an extent where I will make videos to demonstrate how much I like playing the game. I want to talk about my insights into the game and what I've learned with other players. That itself should tell you that I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's important to me. Now, number 7, who are your 2 tagged Yugitubers? I thought about it for a while, and a few people have been messaging me and consistently commenting on my videos, and they also have channels. So one person who I'd like to tag is Infected Xenon. Hopefully I said the name right. He's a good YouTuber. He does very similar stuff to me, actually. He does Dev Pro recordings or Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling Network recordings with his camera in the screen, so you can actually see what he's saying while talking to you. So he's a really good YouTuber, so I'd recommend you go and see his channel, and hopefully he will see this because he sees most of my videos, and hopefully you can make a really good video for me, so don't let me down. And the second guy I want to tag is Karakuri Komachi. You might have heard of his channel from that Patrick Hoban incident in YCS Berlin where he started on a guy. Karakuri Komachi basically did this huge sort of 10-minute video just explaining everything that happened because he was there in the hotel at the time. He saw everything that happened. So he got a huge amount of views from that video. But in general, his content is good. He makes loads of duel videos, like proper duels with recordings. So he actually goes out of his way to go and do recordings. He narrates over these videos with his own insight. So rather than just making you have to listen to people talk, because a lot of the time they talk about crap, he actually narrates over and puts his own insight. You know, he says why he sets cards, why he summons particular cards, why he does things that he does. I mean, that is what makes Yugitubing great, because you can literally narrate over videos and give your own insight. So you're literally like auditory, sensory overload of like, you know, how to bombard with your viewer with as much stuff as possible in a very limited time span so that they get the most out of your videos and content. So he understands that just as much as many people, you know, many good Yugitubers do. So I would recommend you go and see his channel as well. So hopefully that is it. That's 7 questions, and I hope you guys that I tagged don't let me down. Do a good video. I'll see you guys soon. My next video will more than likely be a raccoon deck profile, and I hope to see you guys in a few days. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, the Thetcglover is out.